Hi guys. So I also wanted to read on Melania. That is something I've been curious about now that the presidency is over. What's her plan? Is she gonna just stay married to Donald? So while I was kind of thinking about it and shuffling a little bit, the Five of Wands came out. So I'm gonna keep that out. This is the Cosmic Tarot, by the way. I haven't used this in a while. It's super cool. It's kind of like old Hollywood images, but I just wanted to say, if anyone is stuck in this Texas cold without power, I'm so sorry to you. I hope you're hanging in there. I mean, I don't know how you're watching this if you don't have power, but if you got stuck in it for any amount of time, just awful what's happening. What an incredible series of events highlighting, I mean, like one good thing out of it is that it highlights just more of that corruption, more of that greed, more of the lies and the boasting that doesn't do anything for the American people when it comes down to it. And I heard that they're just like pushing prices, like the bills are going up because now the people are so desperate for power. It's just, there's so much wrong there. So I hope that gets corrected soon. That's incredible how he went to Cancun, Mexico. Just so weird. I feel like I remember thinking once Trump leaves, we readers aren't going to have anything else to read on. Maybe it just sort of fades out. I feel like we're entering a time where it's just not going to stop, is it? It's incredible. So we'll keep reading. I even have other things I want to read on. I want to read on Britney Spears too, so I might read on that. So let's see what we've got here. So curious to know, is she gonna stay married to Donald? How are they doing? What's the plan for Melania Trump? Will she be staying married to Donald for the rest of his life? Or is she preparing to start her own life on her own? We start with fighting, and let's see what else we get. Okay, so here's my take on Melania. So we've got like a couple fives and a couple tens. Tens are endings and fives are those like midpoints in a journey where things fall apart or transition or end. So I do think there's a story here of transitioning and ending. But we have a hanged man here in the near future, so I don't think it's going to happen just yet. So we started with this Five of Wands. There's some fighting going on and strength covering that. So I read this as there's a current power struggle happening right now. I actually feel the fighting is happening more through lawyers, by the way, not really through the two of them. It's like lawyers do the fighting for them. I see here a King of Pentacles. I believe they are renegotiating some financial agreements that they have. I think I have read that she even renegotiated while she was in the White House, like the post-nuptial agreement. If I stay for this amount of time, then I'm promised this much, that sort of thing. I do feel a little bit like she has the power for some reason more now. Maybe it's because she has already completed whatever this other agreement was, and because I believe he wants her to stay. We have this King of Cups at the base. I feel he is emotional, vulnerable, that sort of thing. He has this big new idea. I have seen this big new idea of his coming up, and he has even alluded to it now in a couple statements that he puts out, and he's sort of hinting that he has this big new thing that he's very excited to announce. It could be that he's gonna say he's running again, but I mean, there's so much coming down on him the next 4 years. Plus, I just don't think he's well. Oh, that's another thing I felt in this. I don't feel he's well. He might be, actually, now that he's out of his other routine, he might be getting worse. Whatever that may, health issue, you know, I just think pick one, you know? I think emotionally, mentally, physically declining. And I actually think she feels a little bit, it's harder for her, I think, to leave because of that in a weird way. I feel like when she sees him vulnerable or imagines him growing more unwell, it does do something to her heart. Like there is some love there that feels stronger when she worries or when he seems he may need her. And that's very natural when love has been there before. This 10 of Cups in the past, this is an ending. 10 of Cups is actually like a happy ending. I know this card doesn't look happy. I don't know. This deck is funny. It has its own, either way, it means contentment. And that's, so basically my read on this is that the ending is already in the past. And it's just like this Hanged Man is like, now what? It's sort of up in the air right now. Does she stay or does she go? Or really, I think she does go, but it's just a matter of time. And this also kind of makes me think there was once upon a time when she really was satisfied and happy and sort of felt that she had gotten everything she wanted. I mean, this is a card of totally being fulfilled. Yeah, even in their own book, happy family, peaceful home, strong relationship, harmony, serenity, forgiveness, family bonds, and joy. So I don't know, maybe this person is supposed to be a satisfied person. But yeah, so that's like, she's already like grieved the ending of that happy time that they had once upon a time. And I think she really was happy and sort of had everything she wanted. And it's all changed. I mean, maybe partly he's not even like wanted in New York anymore. I think she really liked that New York lifestyle. I don't know how she likes Mar-a-Lago or him. I see it also a lot in what's coming at him, that she doesn't like it. She's not going to like it. So anyway, oh, King of Pentacles, yeah. So I do feel there's negotiating happening. I don't think she negotiates with Donald. He wouldn't be able to. He's not even sharp enough. But she's dealing with a lawyer. That's what I feel there. And this 10 of Wands, this would be possibly another contract, maybe stay another 10 years. We want you. I know it sounds crazy to have these contracts for marriage, but I think that's sometimes how these kinds of marriages are. Watching back, I'm sure it's actually that she's currently trapped in a 10-year contract that she's fighting to get out of or renegotiate the terms of, and I'm sure the loss of the presidency gives her some strength in her case. Because this would be a card of, yeah, being sort of trapped in something. And 10, I would say, and often they are like 10-year contracts. So it could be trying to negotiate that. A 5 of Swords is a card of wanting to make sure you get the better end of the deal and that the other person is not trying to get something and give you the worst part of the deal. So that's right back into that power play feeling. She wants to make sure she gets a good deal and isn't getting schemed out of her money. And then what I got in the final outcome, so yeah, I think that's why the Hanged Man. I also feel like there's something to the fact and that she's still in whatever this contract was. She's still trapped in something for a while longer. And then maybe the question is, will she stick around for, you know, because Trump wants to carry out his idea. He needs her by his side for that, he thinks. 6 of Pentacles is interesting to me because this is not a big jackpot. I actually think this might be saying 6 months. Watching back, I actually do think this means she leaves the contract early and accepts whatever penalty there is. So she walks away with less money than she would have, represented by that 6 of Pentacles. A full amount would be like a 10 of Pentacles. And I think it's because of what I get to in the cards beneath this in a second. And it makes sense that she would worry that he'll lose everything and then she'll end up with nothing. So that's why she's happy here in the end, even with less than it could have been. Which makes me think maybe she's not gonna stay on. And I'll tell you why. We have this 3 of Wands. Oh wait, first, I'll get to those, but first I'll tell you what I think she's gonna be doing for the next 6 months that helps her decide. We have a 7 of Wands. There's a fighting off of, I think that this is what's coming after Trump. We have the Emperor here and the Magician and the 7 of Wands. The powers that be, you know what I mean, are sort of like going to be coming at Trump. And then we have this Queen of Cups with this upside down 9 of Cups. Like, this is not what she wanted out of life. 9 of Cups upright would be like wonderful satisfaction. Similar, like I said, with that 10 of Cups. This would be like, this is the life I wanted. This is not the life I wanted, right? Also, in the traditional tarot, the 9 of Cups is the wealthy merchant card, and here it is upside down, which further validates my feeling on all of this. I picture how in old cartoons they'd turn a character upside down and all these coins and other things would fall out of his pockets. I think that's what's coming for Trump, which obviously would have her upset. Also interesting to note, the Supreme Court just this morning has officially given the green light for the New York District Attorney to have Trump's taxes for his investigation. And then we have this 5 of Cups with it, which is a horrible loss. And this 3 of Swords, which is just like 3 swords through the heart. So, I mean, eek, actually. And then this 4 of Swords, which is pulling away. It can mean illness or death also. So, I mean, I don't know. Read that how you like. It could be maybe an actual loss, though I don't necessarily, I kind of feel it. It could be Trump falling ill, that sort of thing. It could just be from that this stress makes her just emotionally upset, depressed, and that she pulls away this 4 of Swords, withdraws with that High Priestess, is a sort of mysterious withdrawal with, and this Prince of Cups I feel is her son. So it's sort of like pulling away to, maybe she's gonna just, even in the next 6 months, go live somewhere else, but there's not gonna be any announcement. Or at least she's just gonna have her own quarters where she just lives, takes care of her son. I think she has, and then ultimately I feel there's this Queen of Wands. I think she has a woman lawyer. And there's this Tower. This one card upside down could also be like a secret. And then this 7 of Swords is the leaving. Again, watching back, I feel I got this much more. I feel strongly that this Queen of Wands next to that Tower card is a woman who's going to take down Donald Trump. And it's a major plummet and of course affects Melania. The takedown could be by someone like E. Jean Carroll or one of the AGs currently investigating Trump. And I think that's why Melania quietly exits stage left and is happy to take whatever she can get and move on with her life. I think she wants to get out of that trouble, that Tower. Then we have 6 of Pentacles. So with the 3 of Wands, the King of Wands, and this Princess of Cups, I do feel like she has another man in the future, this King of Wands. This 3 of Wands would be like opening yourself up, looking for someone else, looking for who else can help me in this world. She might be looking for a new man. This Princess of Cups, beneath the surface, she wants a new romance. She wants to feel young and beautiful again and loved and taken care of. And that is what will come into her life, possibly after more time has passed. I don't really see her in 6 months being with this person, but I think ultimately that someone will come in. But she does feel single and ready to mingle. I did get this song, Go On, Take the Money and Run, in this ending. Even though I don't see a lot of money here, but I think that this is a person who would take care of her. And I feel like he's like a lawyer type. Like she's in her time with Trump has realized lawyers are stronger than businessmen. They impress her more. Can also be going overseas, by the way. So maybe she goes back home, or maybe this man is from home or family connections, her parents. So that's what I get for her. Nothing happening right away. She is dealing with this big new idea that Trump has. He's emotional, he's unstable, a little maybe drunken in his own way, or he seems drunken. The happy times are over. She knows that, but there are some negotiations for how much longer they can keep her in their current contract or a new contract, and she doesn't want to get taken advantage of. Oh, and then ultimately I do see also, after I pulled all these cards, the Six of Cups at the bottom would be trying love again. So that's there. So that's my read on that. I hope you guys liked it. I'm always glad I have people to share my reads with, so thanks for being here. So I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.